All right. Woo, you just moved the table.
Oh, I know. It's a totally different location.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
So
this might get some new people.
Yeah.
I'm like,
sure
where are they?
We will.
Where'd
Happy
they go?
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you too. And like birthday to
Yep.
some man
Yep.
in your life.
Yep, my husband's birthday is today.
And his
And
twin
his
brother.
twin brother.
Yeah. All right.
I think.
Happy
I
birthday,
think Jim-
Heinz boys.
I don't know which one's older.
Mm.
It could be Jim because he acts older, but it might
What does
be
that
Joe.
mean?
He's bossy.
Oh, is he?
Like his little group, like him and Joe, and then his other friend Paul. They call Jim the evil leader.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
That's funny. Funny. Yeah, Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, Palentine's Day.
yeah,
Yeah, we had a fun sale on Saturday.
yeah, it was fun.
Mhm.
It was pretty busy. I feel like
Yeah.
we had a lot of out of towners too. So I'm not even sure they all knew about it, but they were happy when they
I
found
know,
out about
bonus,
it.
sale day.
So
Yeah, that was fun.
What have you been doing this morning?
This morning I made some soup, healthy, just vegetable soup. So Mike and I are just flying on Thursday to go see his family in Illinois. And I always like to kind of fortify ourselves with just good, wholesome food before we travel. So we are having an old-fashioned vegetable soup tonight for Valentine's Day.
Well, I've been spending the last 3 days kind of making a special cake. I still have one more step to go. But, Sunday was baking the actual cake. And then you split it into layers. And then this morning, I had to whip cream. And you layer it with raspberries, whipped cream. You put another layer, raspberries, whipped cream, another layer.
Wow.
So that's where we're at right now. I just have to make the ganache to cover it up.
Okay,
So,
sounds yummy.
yeah.
Sounds good.
And
Good.
it's really good. There's a great bakery in Seattle called the Macrina Bakery. I send you recipes sometimes.
But they share recipes, so
Yes.
that's why. Yeah,
Yeah,
because there's
yeah.
lots of great bakeries right here in Billings too.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
because Maddie used to live in Seattle.
Uh-huh.
And so we went there once, and
Yeah.
I just signed up for
Yeah,
their emails.
cool.
But anyway, it's a really
You're
good
trying
recipe.
their recipe. Nice.
Yep.
If you're wondering why my face, I think, is super flushed, it's
Mine
like
is
79
probably too.
degrees Fahrenheit
It
in here.
It just went up, and we're wearing sweaters.
We are wearing wool sweaters because we like to talk about that. But whatever. It's like part of the beauty of being in an old building.
Yeah. It's just a constant give and take, and
But as Meredith said, really it's not a good idea to mess with like middle-aged women's temperatures.
yeah, and it's yeah.
Period. But anyway,
And they truly have been.
if we get like testy. But we're not gonna belabor
okay,
that.
right.
But I've
So
been knitting too.
You have been.
I've been knitting. So this, you've seen this, Felix.
I know it's look. That's so.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
It's gonna be steeked because I tried it on. You can barely see my little steek line. I did my little basting thing, but I tried it on because I thought, I think I'm gonna try it as a pullover. But I tried it on, and it truly needs to be a cardigan. So that's what's going to happen. But it's not going to happen super fast because it's 70 degrees, not 90. It's 70 degrees in here. No need for a nice wool sweater.
Outside. I know. I didn't wear like an alternative thing. I might have to.
I might have to run home and put on like a linen shirt. And then because we're going, and one of our oldest kiddo is going to meet us when we're traveling, and he's joining us for the weekend with his grandparents, my in-laws, Mike's parents. Yeah.
Right.
So Art's going to fly from Spokane. Anyway, it's going to be great fun because, it's kind of fun just to spend time with one kid.
I know, because you never really get to.
You don't. At Christmas time he was home, but so was everyone else. So anyway, that'll be fun. But also, Art, my oldest, likes the same thing. He always has. He loves. So anyway, he wears the hat I made him probably 4 years ago, maybe. Anyway, he wears it like every day. And I've said, you want a new hat? No, this is fine. I don't need a new hat. He's kind of minimalist. But anyway, he's getting a new hat This
There you
one,
go. I
yeah,
swear
I'm
not.
taking it, and I don't know. I'll give you a report. But this is Shady Grove. It's not quite done. Navy blue
is that
cashmere.
Is that hat that we did before where we mixed a mohair?
No, we've never done it before. At least not that I know
I was thinking
of.
about that one that
Well, so we
Karen
for a little
made
while
for us.
thought we were going to have Rowan cashmere in the shop, and it's $65 a skein. So we decided that probably that wouldn't be like a great thing to have in a full array, even though we love it. So Linda and I each have some of that navy blue cashmere, and mine is being turned. Part of it's being turned into
where
a
mine
hat.
is. I feel
It's
like I
stashed in our special box.
okay, all
yeah,
right,
you've
okay,
got it.
okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
So
that'll be
that's
done.
one skein.
No, this I got into the second skein.
Oh.
He better like this hat.
Who's the pattern by?
It's a Magpie Fibers hat pattern. Magpie Fibers has yarn, but she does a few designs too. So the pattern is Shady Grove. It is by Magpie Fibers. It's a DK weight yarn, and it's been fun. So it's almost done.
Way to go. I didn't bring any knitting because I maybe get to do like just a few rows before Cooper hops up and he starts gnawing on my yarn, and I'm like, oh, I have to put it away in my basket. So it's like I don't get to sneak.
Do you think
in
you'll be
much
able to
knitting
train
time.
him to like not get into the yarn? Because I know
Well,
some
yeah,
people.
he will. I mean, he's gonna calm down.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, it's pretty. Dogs are easy to train. So, and he seems smart. So he should.
he is
learn.
smart, but
Yeah.
he's also a
Well, yeah.
puppy, and he's only like almost 14
Right.
weeks. So.
You're wearing a sweater that's very pretty.
Oh yeah, this is the only one really I have that sort of screams Valentine's Day. It is my very first Enchanted Mesa that I made many years ago with a multitude of yarns. This was the one.
You've
that
made two
kind
of those.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
This one was the inspiration that made me do it. So,
Pretty.
yeah. And you are wearing.
I'm wearing Nili by Christina Danaee. This one I knit with Germantown. And it was one that I steeked as an afterthought because it was, to be honest, too small when I finished it.
Hard
So-
to imagine.
So it was cut open, and that one I planned to steek like I thought I would, and then I was like not sure,
You're kinda waffling.
and then it's gonna be steeked. So anyway, but that one I like added extra stitches to steek it. This one I did not. So
Hey, and I also wore my fun glasses today, you guys.
blue, or purple, fun. Fun.
Hey, don't we have a
giveaway.
Right. So when you subscribe to our YouTube channel and make a comment on our most recent video, you will be up for a prize.
Yeah.
And we're talking all like blocking things today. This is going to be one of those videos you might want to earmark to come back to later.
Bookmark.
Yeah, earmark, bookmark.
Okay.
Anyway, so we are giving away one of the new Cocoknits washing bags.
We're gonna talk about it, but
So this is going to go to Ashley Pope.
yay,
And
Ashley!
this is just like the perfect size for socks and little kid knits, and
We'll
we
chat
know
about
that
it.
you do all
Yeah.
that. So
So that's our giveaway. YouTube subscribers, I think we're up to 754.
haven't gotten too many since last week.
Like, anyway, whatever.
We've
That's
probably
fun.
topped out.
Yeah. What else is going on? We have some new pencils.
Yep.
Red. Our yarn bar pencils. Yeah, for Valentine's Day, and beyond. Anyway, we like to give away some little something, and so stop in for your red pencil. Anyway.
And
Everyone
you will
needs a
notice
pencil.
that they're sitting right in our brand new Soxie mug. And that's because we're kicking off the Soxie registration. So
Officially, yeah.
Yep. So when you sign up for your Soxies, you'll get the mug. You'll get 15% off of your Soxie yarn. And what is a Soxie, Sue?
Soxies, as you may recall from last year, was it's a People's Choice Voting Award thing. Happens in March. Officially, you are Soxies participants knit a pair of socks. That would be 2 socks in the month, starting March 1st. And we'll chat about Soxies again because it's not yet March 1st. But just to let you know, it's okay to sign up. if you're doing 23 and 23, like knit 23 socks in the year 2023, you are automatically in Soxies. We've already caught some of you as you're showing us your socks and you've gotten your mug. But anyway, those are here for you. So that is sort of housekeeping, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still doing our Snuggle along.
Because it's still February. And we've had a few people bring in their little, aren't these darling, these little pillows?
Alyssa crocheted these. So cute.
New
Can you see
mom
them?
to be, so I feel like she's getting ready for
She's busy.
baby pillows.
Those are darling. And we're borrowing them from her. And then Joni brought us this pillow that she knit.
Isn't that darling? This is the
What is that?
I don't
It's
know.
from Knit
I'm just going to
Collage.
call it a daisy pillow, but it is a knit collage pattern, and so, but you get to use super bulky. It's so cute.
It's quick, and Joni's like, I'm doing one for me too. So
I'm
anyway,
trying to figure out what if she has just a regular pillow.
yeah, she
in
does.
there?
She said
And
she
then
stuffed it with a round pillow.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's perfect.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, I love
So
it.
snuggle along. My pillow is still going. Is yours?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, at least I got the front done.
Uh-huh.
It's the back.
Well, it's only
that-
halfway through February.
I know, but I feel like I could really whip it out, but I just don't have.
Right. Well,
the-
you got to make like triple layer cakes. And
I know.
all that
It's
stuff.
a big month,
It's a big month.
February.
And then, what is this called?
The Effuary
Oh yeah,
Cowl.
Effuary. So, Casapinka and Emma's Yarn have these kits. So the Effuary Cowl is a Casapinka designed cowl using nice bulky yarn, and Emma's will dye to order. Like there's 8 different colorways.
Right, but we have
Three
three.
that we brought in for you to
This
get
particular
yourselves.
set is called Casapinka,
Mhm.
so just really pink, like
Mhm.
that's Casapinka.
Very
So,
bright.
Right,
Bright,
so we
bright.
got that. And by the way, you'll get the patterns. We will provide the patterns.
We gift you that.
We definitely pay
Mhm.
the designer, but we are going to give it with
with
included.
purchase.
That one I think is the Shell Yeah.
Shell, yeah, cool.
Hell yeah.
I love this super pale. I can't wear this very pale pink, but I
I
love
think
it.
in this you could.
Oh yeah. No, I mean just by itself.
Right.
Yeah,
This one is called
chocolate.
Chocolate Caramel, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
will say I think this is one of my faves. I love this color.
So the cowl, the pattern itself is like a big cowl and then a bonus small cowl.
Yeah. So you'll use every bit of the yarn. So
Yeah, fun. So that's here. But anyway, and then Cocoknits has come out with a few new tools recently to a kind of a variety, but mostly sweater care
sweater.
and blocking tools.
definitely for the sweaters that you've knit, but for sweaters that maybe you haven't
Yeah.
knit too. I mean, all of what we're going to show you really is going to work with
Right.
any sweater.
So we thought we would just give everyone a little rundown on sweater care using and showing, demoing some of the new
Yeah, because if you haven't
things
blocked
from
anything
Cocoknits.
before, we're going to show
Yeah.
you how to block. So we're actually going to move around a little
All right,
bit.
so this is our classroom.
Yep.
Just FYI.
And
And it's a nice workspace. It has really noisy chairs.
Yep.
Just like a classroom.
Okay. All right. So first thing, yesterday we actually soaked our sweater.
Well, here. So the first thing
Okay.
we're going to talk about is the towel. What's it called? Super absorbent towel, actually.
And it really, what it should say is super big.
It's
absorbent
really big.
towel.
So it's like bigger than, well, I don't know, some beach towels are probably this big. But anyway.
Are you seeing like this part?
Your face, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's all of you.
Okay, good.
So just to give you an idea of how big this really is, we put in a big sweater. So this is my Big Love sweater. It's not wet, but we just want to give you an idea of how big this is.
This is a giant.
Yeah, there's
Super
been so
absorbent.
many times when I've had to kind of crouch my sweater together just to fit it on the towel.
Yeah,
that
you
I have
end
at
up
home.
pulling it out of
Yeah,
wherever and
and
like
you're
folding
like,
it up
yeah,
and
and
grabbing 5 towels and rolling it up.
But this way,
Mhm.
you can do this. You can fold it in half if you want, and then you roll it up.
So we
It's a
tested this with a regular towel also yesterday to see, like, test the absorbency. And I think it was a little more absorbent. It's definitely much, it dries faster
Right.
than, like, your big terry cloth
Oh,
towels.
yeah.
And you don't have to use, 3 or 4 towels.
Right,
with-
which
when
is
you use
usually what
this.
you have to do. You have to like layer a bunch
Yeah.
of towels together.
So, and it comes in a great package, all, like, so you could store it that way too, which is nice. All right, so how do you block? I mean, some people might not know. We actually have been soaking a sweater since last night.
yeah, so it's probably
So
pretty.
it's
We probably
okay.
need to take some of the water out of it.
It is okay to soak something for, I would say at least 30 minutes.
Right.
And beyond. Like Ann Budd once said, throw it in the bathtub,
Forget about it.
go run errands. It's not going to hurt it at all.
But so when we're just gently squeezing out just excess water.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, there's a lot of water on here.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I
all
like
right,
to
so
block
now take
sweaters.
that
I
away.
like soak sweaters in my bathtub. So, I drain the tub, and then as it's draining, I'm like gently squeezing out the excess water.
Yeah, I forgot to show you to bring a great little tub that I have. I'll try to bring it in another day.
So this is Anchor's summer top, FYI.
Yep.
And it does need to be reblocked. Okay,
But-
that
but
seriously
honestly-
smells so good. We used the new mint scent
Oh, yeah, it
from
really does.
Soak. It smells yummy. So
Yeah, it
really,
really
the
does.
longer you soak something, the more yummy scent you're gonna get. Duh. Right? But so Soak, we have both Soak and Eucalan. Soak does not have lanolin in it, but Eucalan does. Soak's good for all hand wash. So is this one, Eucalan.
So why would we use the Eucalan versus? I mean, you want to add lanolin to some things, right?
If you've got sort of one of the itchier wools or like less processed
Like-
wools, like
Like
Lopi
Lopi or Phenolgarn.
Nora would come to mind too. Lanolin that's in Eucalan will help soften it up
Okay.
or like reintroduce that. Lanolin is in wool naturally, and so it's a good thing.
So then for like your regular, like this, for
Mhm.
instance.
This doesn't have, well, it has a little wool, but
Right, but
it doesn't
this
really
would be
need
good.
softening.
Right.
So Soak, like ideally you would have one of each in your house for like Soak for all
Well,
of
this is
all
good
of your
for lingerie.
unmentionables.
Right.
Definitely. I mean, I don't think it would hurt to have lanolin back in your bra.
Right. Let's add something natural to your bra.
Soften it
But
up.
one thing I noticed when we put this down is we kind of shaped it out, but in reality, at this process, you don't have to worry too much about how it looks.
Sometimes
so.
I get kind of weird about, oh my gosh, when I fold this up, am I gonna like add wrinkles?
No,
I know.
not
I mean,
afterwards,
that's
so.
my brain. But anyway,
Okay,
which
all
way
right.
do you want to go?
We'll go this way, I guess.
All right, because we could go this way. Rolling, 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 rawhide, rawhide. All right.
Okay. And you're gonna just wanna. What I do at home is this usually will go to the ground. I will step on it like Lucy stepping on grapes.
But that was when you had like multiple towels.
Yes,
So,
and
I don't know.
I usually do it with my bare feet,
Mhm.
not my shoes that have been
Yeah,
outside.
that would be
so.
bad.
Okay.
Potentially
All
stepping
right.
in dog
So-
doo-doo.
We might actually get more out if we did that, but this is gonna be. Okay, so I'll unroll that. Are we gonna? Then,
Well, okay, so we don't. This is not a sweater that we just knit, and it doesn't really need to be reshaped or pinned in any way. So this one we're just gonna put on the pop-up sweater dryer, right?
oh, okay.
I don't think we need to.
Oh, okay. Well, I just thought we were. If you want to just quick do a demo like that. So.
Well, I don't think we need to do that really. Do we?
I don't know. We're here.
Well, we're talking about their new products. Sorry. I'm
Okay.
speaking aloud. If you were to block something, if you need to block, we carry this Cocoknits sweater blocking, knitting blocking kit. Does not come with the rulers. But it comes with all of these like puzzle things.
Sorry.
with like a non-slip grippy thing on top of it, and some pins right in here. And so that is for blocking. We're not really going to demo like blocking or pinning anything because our focus is more on her new products. So this one is the pop-up sweater dryer that Linda's been, I don't know if you could see it.
Oh, here, do you have the other one, Becky?
Yep.
So anyway, pop-up sweater dryer is nice for little things. It's great for a sweater that you've already blocked that you're just washing.
So it comes like this. It's got a big extra band around it, and then it just totally like
springs open. Yep. And then you fasten it out, and
then you would just yeah.
And then like you can store it.
Oh, here it goes.
Nice
this
and
way.
compact.
There we go, like this.
It's like a Pringle.
Yeah, it looks like Pringles.
So this is great for like if you washed a bunch of socks, lay them flat to dry, the air circulates, all that good stuff. Obviously, sweater is wonderful on it.
Yeah, this will be lots of air up and down.
If you had a long sleeve sweater, you could use this or any towel out here and lay the sleeves out like that. You could fold them up like this.
Okay. Yeah, so this is a great addition to really just your laundry room.
Mm-hmm. This one, what are we doing here? We're just blocking something.
Right.
But
Okay, so the blocking boards that you talked about,
Okay.
we have that under here. And so we are blocking out this
Right.
washcloth.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of color transfer
Yeah, this
there.
really did bleed, this yarn. So we'll tell you about that later. So, yeah, but wow, look at that. So be careful with your really intense colors. That's the nice
Just
thing.
pro tip, if you're worried about color transfer, throw some vinegar in your soap water.
Oh,
it
yeah,
won't hurt
okay.
it at all. And it'll help set the dye.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're working with a brand new, especially hand dyed in certain colors, reds, dark colors, I think it's pretty normal to assume there's going to be some color transfer or dye transfer. So vinegar is helpful in that regard.
This gingham fabric actually comes with the blocking set, so it's really nice for when you are blocking things. You can kind of line it out and make sure it's the right size.
Does it come with the blocking set?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Because you can get it separately.
I think you can.
The
Yeah.
squares are all 1 inch, right?
Yes, they're all
So
1
it kind of
inch.
helps you keep everything
Right,
in line.
right. Yep, you've got, and it's nice for when you're blocking out your sweater too. So
We also have these, are super handy for serious blocking.
which I use all the time, and I've always told people too, if you don't have a lot of blocking equipment yet, this is like your first thing to get, because it has your T-pins, it has a yardstick, it has wires, they're galvanized steel, they're not going to rust. There's some wires in here that will curve, so like if you're doing a piece sweater and you're curved your the top of your sleeve, or you're on a shawl, you just slip those into your stitches on the edge, and so that is like your first thing you should get.
Okay. And then you can just block something on a towel on a bed. You don't have to have all of the gear. But anyway.
If you do, it's really fun.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's obviously tools are good to help your job be more fun and just more satisfying and probably better in the long run. Okay, so Cocoknits also has a new tool. This is the sweater shaver.
Yep.
Okay, and we're just going to demo because we've always carried gleaners. We love gleaners. They come in a travel size and then this full size one. You've got blades that pop off. You've got a lint brush that's on there. And we are going to demo both tools. Becky said, whoa, that's dirty. I need to wash that. Becky said that she was doing a bunch of deep hilling kind of sweater maintenance at home and used both tools with
So I
great
don't
results.
feel like I mean, I love this, and I've already seen it in action, but I don't think it's a substitute for a cleaner. I think it's a great addition to how you're going to care for your sweaters.
So I did this one first, and I followed up with that.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
that's
yeah.
like fine tuning.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
so this would be, I haven't worn this in a while, so this
That
is probably,
doesn't look bad.
no,
There's
it
some
doesn't.
here. We can go to town with this. There's some pills and
So you're, yeah, but this is sort of like, it just feels like, you know, like your razor that you have at home. It just pops right off.
here's the travel one. So it's all contained in here.
And you've got all your,
Shut.
there's three different
Mhm.
blades.
Three
So
different
there's
blades, yeah.
this blade,
Yeah.
then there's
So you keep going.
medium, and then a fine.
Yeah. And then the lint brush is on the back. So those are fun.
Okay. All right.
Stuff's coming off.
Yeah, your sweater's not too bad either.
This isn't it with
honestly.
Germantown.
And
which is a
so is
great
what you're
yarn.
wearing. We
Yeah.
could just do your sweater here. Here,
Germantown.
lift your arms. I'll shave your arms.
Germantown's a
kids.
good one. Woohoo! Tickle, tickle. Okay.
Okay.
And then this one is, like, the angle's important for this one.
So,
Cocoknits.
like this?
Yep, that's
Does
why
that
I
make-
did it.
Okay. I'm doing on your little
So look at this
there.
Oh, yeah.
old-timey shape.
Can't even see it.
Oh, yeah, I see some fuzz coming off.
Yeah, yeah, you totally can.
Nice.
Look at that.
That looks good.
Then if you use your little lint thing, it really pulls all that stuff out.
Okay.
And it helps get it.
Becky's really good about cleaning and organizing and all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Is there anything else that we're?
We've got the little sweater care bags too.
Oh,
the
yeah.
lingerie bags.
Oh yeah. Which
so Ashley,
I
you're getting the
yeah,
little one.
You're getting the little one because we figured, you know, for all your little people things.
Well, whoever.
But yeah, you can fit all kinds of stuff.
What
in
could
here.
you could put a whole bunch of hand knit socks in here. Awesome in your machine because they're machine wash. But don't put them in the dryer.
I don't know. I mean, you think
Put
I
them
would
on your
have
pop-up.
figured this out and gotten these myself, but I didn't. So, but now I'm going to.
I like
I
these because
have-
they're kind of like a duffel bag shape. I mean, you can buy these, you know, at wherever, your big box store.
Yeah.
but I don't think they're the duffel bag shape. I think they're more like just a bag.
Right.
So-
I do think that everything that Cocoknits does
Mhm.
is super thought out.
Yep.
So it's just nothing is an afterthought.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, this fabric's probably been around, but she shaped it the
So
right
here's
way.
big, there's little,
Okay.
and you're good. Thanks
All
for
right.
watching.
Well, if you guys have any other questions about all this gear, just let us know. We'll have it all linked in the show notes.
Okay.
Have a great Valentine's
See you
Day.
later. Happy
All right,
Valentine's
later.
Day.